Of course.
Debbie, I've already come here 2 times this week. Why am I here again?
Ryan, just listen to your sister. You want to stay in shape, right? Come on, Ryan. You love aerobics. You already know the steps, so just roll with it.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
It's okay. Hey, can you help me balance?
Yes, sure.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Malibu Move. I'm Janine. And I'm Charlene, and we're your aerobics instructors for today. Oh, hey, everybody. Your places for the aerobic dancing. Keep it tied to the music, please. Try not to lose the rhythm and follow me closely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get closer together, Raven and Harry. 5, 6, 7, 8. Get closer together, Raven and Harry. That's the only way it's gonna happen. If the leader orders it. I wish I could bring her home so she could order us to share the same bed. He looks at that model more than he looks at me. I don't know what's happened to Harry, but bringing him here isn't helping. I thought if he came here to the exercises, it might put him back in shape and incidentally remind him of my shape. Forget it. He doesn't have to love it.
Look at them. Marching around with this aerobics crap like it's the most important thing in their lives. That's all they ever think about. Aerobics, tennis, jogging. If anybody ever caught them reading a book, they drop dead.
He's good looking. Wonder what he thinks of me. He's probably thinking she's gorgeous. What a great pair of legs. Then why hasn't he asked me for a date already? He's been staring at me all week.
She is gorgeous. What a great pair of legs. But out of my league. She looks expensive and she's just too attractive. Where could I take her? Jakey's Pizza? She probably to La Scala. Or La Maison, where you're lucky if you get an omelet for $10.
He used to be the most passionate lover. But now he looks at me as if I'm his grandmother. He hasn't touched me in weeks. I wonder if he's impotent.
Why do I keep letting her drag me here every week? If she sent me to a car wash, I couldn't think of a worse way to end the day.
I'll give him to the end of the week. If he hasn't asked me out by then, I'm switching to Jane Fonda's workouts. The trouble with that is, it's mostly women.
I'm tempted to ask her. If only she didn't give off that polo lounge look, I would be willing to go as high as 2 guys from Italy. I have a half-price coupon for them. But forget it. She would die laughing.
And walk it off, everybody! Woo! 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 Yeah! In the beginning, he was as crazy as I was about sports. He loved to play tennis and jogging, hiking. We do it every weekend.
It wasn't so bad when we crammed this shit into a weekend, but this kind of schedule, it would kill a horse.
Yeah, you're doing great, everyone! It's the same old problem. He figures I'm a model. I go out with film producers, movie stars, that kind of thing, so I'm out of his reach. Well, just try me, damn it. Impotent. He's got another woman. It's obvious. I try everything I can to arouse him. What else can I do? I shop in Frederick's off Hollywood. I am the sexiest perfume on the market. And he still looks at me as if I'm Howard Cosell.
Maybe she would. What's so bad about 2 guys from Italy? Christ, if she can't sit down at a bowl of spaghetti with me, freezer.
How do I let him know that I don't expect anything fancy? That I'd be happy to go anywhere with him? Woo! Yeah. Woo! Woo! Good job, guys. Okay. Ready for a tricky new move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Yeah. Super job, Susie. He's having an affair with someone, and she wears the house. Every time I suggest sex, he goes into a crouch, like the hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, my back, my aching back.
To hell with it. I'll ask her as soon as this class is over. The worst she'll do is say she hates Italian food. Well then, I'll suggest Pedro's Hacienda. Pretty great Mexican food. In fact, I'll try that first. Mexican food's sort of classless. Especially when you wash it down with those strawberry margaritas.
I just can't go on this way. I may look like I'm 38, but I'm 53, damn it! I don't know how much longer I can do this every night, 10 hours a day at the office, and still have sex with her twice a week.
Maybe it's me. Maybe. Took a couple weeks off, went to one of those fat bars. I'd be able to fit that model.
She's going to have to accept reality. Face the fact that she's living with a man who's not 10, but 25 years older than her, who dyes his hair, spends a Chinese fortune on drugs and masseurs to keep up his image of flaming youth. Lies to her about his age ever since they've been married for fear of losing her, and who just cannot keep up with her and her physical fitness. Maybe she'll walk out on me when I tell her. Who knows? One thing I do know is I just can't keep on living with this time bomb.
Okay, everybody. Now let's do 32 push-ups. Yeah. Aerobics work, guys. Find the sun, you said?
Did I? Find the sun? Well, so?
Finding the sun should always be your first action, Fergus.
Not finding a seat with your back to the wall.
Outdoors. The sun. Look at all the people.
Gosh, Mother, will we ever be alone?
Oh, gosh. Oh, Hendon, we found the sun.
You found what? Oh, the sun. You're right. We found the sun.
Is that you? It is, it's you.
I thought it was.
What are you doing here?
I remember saying to Cordelia in the car, do you think that's me?
I mean, I was just sitting there, and there you were.
Seems like old times.
Are you here alone? I mean, are you with Cordelia?
No, I'm with a couple of tricks named Jeremy and Philip I picked up.
Oh, come on, Daniel.
Oh, come on, Benji Wenji.
So many people here.
I miss you.
I love you.
I love you and I miss you.
I wonder what Abigail will say.
Abigail will say,
Benjamin, where are you?
that is what Abigail will say.
Having found the sun, the good, the clear, the healing heat, then you turn your back to the wall.
Ah,
The sun is the source of all life. The amigos and all the rest couldn't have found their way without it. Look at your civilizations. Africa, if you call it a civilization, 4, 5 million years ago, in the heat, the muck of it, and the Mediterranean basin. Greece, the Parthenon is not in Bergen, Norway, my dear. Who are those people? Nor does the Appian Way run through Terra del Fuego.
Nor New Hampshire.
Why do you dwell in New Hampshire?
We dwell in New Hampshire.
You dwell in your own skin. Do you dwell in that?
A life of acne.
This too shall pass. Is that lady coming to talk to us?
To you.
Wait, Fergus, maybe you'll like her.
Let me know, ma'am.
Young man. Is that yours? Yes, yes he is.
What is he to you? Or am I being nosy?
Yes, I believe you are.
I always am. I can't help myself.
What is he to me?
Hendon always says to me, you are the nosiest woman in Christendom. This is by the little gouge above the left nostril. Little gouge where they removed the cancer. Would you believe I've had 4 skin cancers? All from the sun. And I still won't stay out of it. Stay out of the sun, Gertrude. You know your propensities.
What is he to me? Who's Hendon?
Or more to the point, who is Sylvia? Hendon is my husband, my third. The other 2, I lost. Not through carelessness, but time. I married older men, you see. Hendon is the youngest, in distance from my age. He's only 70. What is he to you? Well, what is he to you? Is he your son, your nephew, your ward, your lover?
Maybe you should stay out of the sun.
He's such a child. He behaves like such a child. He comes back when I call him. He comes back, plops himself down in his chair, and starts blabbering on about all the sailboats. There are no clouds, are there? Where will we go for dinner? Not a word, not one word about running into Daniel. Which meant naturally that you were here, which is information that would have been of interest to me. Not a word.
What would you expect?
Well, you would think that.
What would you really expect?
I beg your pardon?
I know them both as well as you know Benjamin. Better, probably. Recall any of them before you, and they were lovers then.
Well, they're not lovers now.
Because they married us, you mean? Remember the leopard.
I beg your pardon?
Do you not like me, or are you like that naturally?
Whatever do you mean?
Your tone, baby.
I haven't the slightest idea what you mean.
Okay, just remember the leopard.
Am I supposed to know what that means?
Leopard! Leopard spots. A leopard doesn't change its spots.
I can't speak for you and Daniel, but Benjamin is home with me every night.
How nice of him.
I never let him out of my sight.
They must love you in the men's rooms.
You and Daniel may have what is referred to as an arrangement, to which is usually implied a moral quagmire of some sort. And to be sure, Daniel may not have adjusted to the world, but Benjamin has seen the follies of his ways, his former ways, and
Bullshit!
Hello.
Hello.
How old are you?
What an odd question. 70.
That's what I thought. The oldest person here. Well, in the vicinity anyways.
I often am.
I'm the youngest. I'm 16. And you know that there is a theory afoot that we young and we old have something in common that binds us together against those in the middle.
The beginning and the end. An alliance. Well, I work as well as most. Who do you belong with?
Me? I'm here with my mother, Edmund. Who are all these people?
Well, if it counted for the 2 of us, your mother Edmie's over there, and next to her is my wife Gertrude. That leaves the other 4.
Of those nearby.
Oh, surely I'm not supposed to count for the entire coast. Over here is my son Daniel, and his wife, Cordelia. Daniel's my son, by my first marriage, of course. And well, Cordelia, she's the daughter of Gertrude, from one of her earliers.
Goodness, you know everything. Who are the others? Do you know?
Them, Abigail and Benjamin.
Whose daughter and son are they?
No one's, well, someone's naturally, but none of ours.
Strangers.
No, not exactly, though they are married, to each other. The cord binding them to us is a, complex twine.
I believe you've heard of this in New Hampshire.
You see, before Benjamin married Abigail, well, Benjamin and Daniel, before Daniel married Cordelia, well, Benjamin and Daniel were, well, how shall I put it?
I don't know.
Benjamin and Daniel were involved.
I beg your pardon.
Benjamin and Daniel were involved.
With each other.
Yes.
In a business sense?
How old are you?
I'm 16, but I'm from New Hampshire.
Yes. Benjamin and Daniel were lovers.
Oh. I believe you've heard of this in New Hampshire.
Why are they no longer lovers?
Well, you have to ask them that, young man.
Well, I shall. I got things to tell you.
What was that? What? It was so terrible to Abigail.
That's nice.
Do you know what I think it is? Do you know why I think I'm so terrible to Abigail?
Well, let's see. Because she's here, because you don't like her, because she's turning Benjamin into a shell, sucking him dry, you should excuse the expression. Because she's a self-obsessed, tedious bore of a woman.
Those are interesting.
I thought so.
But no, I think I'm terrible to her because there she is with Benjamin, and I loathe Benjamin, and she doesn't control him in spite of your lies.
You don't loathe Benjamin.
The two of you are as close now as you ever were, which I will probably divorce you for one day.
You wouldn't dare. Your family would kill you over the publicity. Famous former dead, mainline family heiress, married to fag, files for annulment, names hubby's former hubby
The
is...
two of you are as close now as you ever were, which I will probably divorce you for one day, and I'm probably taking that out on poor Abigail.
Plus you don't like her.
Why did she make Benjamin take her to live in Peru or somewhere?
Because, pussycat, then we'd have to move to Peru too, and you know how your language is.
Why doesn't she?
Yes. Why doesn't she?
I accused her of following Benjamin into men's rooms.
You're not nice.
What are we to do?
Give it some time.
It's been 3 years.
Give it some time.
Do you see me secretly?
No.
Do you see anyone?
Don't probe.
I love you, you see.
And I love you. I've got a very roomy heart.
Cordelia doesn't like me. You know perfectly well she doesn't.
Well,
Well, why don't you tell Daniel to make her like me?
well, I don't think I...
I mean, certainly it would make everything easier. If we're going to live in this proximity with all the strings and all.
Yeah.
Having her like me, or at least making a good stab at pretending to like me, would be a help. You don't help.
Oh, God.
Where does oh God help?
Oh, God.
You know, your sidelong glances, your letters you won't let me read, your odd phone calls, your feeble excuses for getting home late.
God.
Where are you going?
I can't take it. Can I move in with you two?
May I?
May I? May I move in with you two?
No,
No.
Why?
just because.
Oh, come on, you
You
guys.
made your bed, now sleep in it.
Oh, you guys are no help.
Benjamin? This can't go on. Benjamin, we need to have a talk. Grow up, Benjamin. Benjamin, just who do you think you are? Just who do you think I am, Benjamin? I'm leaving. No. No, I'll never give you a divorce. You're making our lives a shambles. Benjamin, we could have been so happy together. You're not married, are you?
Hello.
No, of course not. You're an adolescent.
You know, I was going to say, my, aren't you pretty? But that word killed it.
What word?
Adolescent. If there's one thing an adolescent doesn't want to be called, it's an adolescent.
Well, what would you like to be called?
Fergus.
What a pretty name. And engineer.
Young man.
Young man. I like the sound of that. You are a young man.
My, aren't you pretty? See? One good turn of phrase deserves another.
I don't feel particularly pretty right now.
Oh, why not?
I'm married.
Oh, I know. To that gentleman over there who used to be intimately involved with that other gentleman who is...
Oh, over there with his wife.
Who have you been talking to? To Gertrude? To Hendon? Gertrude is Cordelia's mother, you know.
Oh,
Yes, and Hendon is Daniel's father.
really?
And Gertrude and Hendon are married.
Wow.
Who's that woman you're with?
And me, she's my mother.
There's too much family on this beach. I'm an outsider.
Where's your family?
He died in a collision.
I am so sorry. My mother says the roads are a terrible place.
Not a car, not roads.
An airplane. A train, then. Boats? I'm sorry.
Balloons.
I still can't hear you.
Balloons! Balloons! They were in Central Texas in some small town, I don't know, somewhere, and they were antiquing, and I guess there wasn't anything good in the shops. And they called me very excited and said that they were going ballooning, that there was an outfit that took people up for an hour or so ride. Hot air balloons, you know?
I guess.
Be careful, I said. What can happen, they said. What, are we going to run into another hot air balloon? You never know, I said. Oh, tosh, they said, not they went. And Texas is a big state.
Yes.
Flat.
Yes.
You can see for miles.
I don't doubt it. They hit something? Something hit them?
Boy, genius. Are you bright? Very bright?
I suppose so.
A boy genius out in all that flatness. Building his very own rocket out in all that flatness. You'd think you would see something in all that flatness, but no, he sets the fucking thing off on its way to Mars, I suppose. And up it goes through the bag of the balloon and the baggy plates, and down like a shot go my appalled mother and father back to the flat earth, inexplicably splat.
I'm so sorry.
I went down, brief disbelief. Boy genius had such thick glasses. Prisms. Enormous hands for such a slight boy, and then these prisms. He said he was sorry. And I have to be married to a farrier!
Oh, yes. Oh, goodness.
You're probably wondering why I married Daniel, considering everything. Benjamin, I mean. You're probably wondering, heaven knows I have now and again. My mother Gertrude over there said to me how many times,
Why are you marrying that person? You're in for a lot of woe, young woman.
oh, mother, I'd say, knowing full well what she meant.
They don't change. You'll find out.
Oh, mother, back and forth, ping pong.
I had a cousin marry one.
Oh, mother,
Scandals driven from one town to the next.
oh, God.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
I married him because I love him. Doesn't that seem simple enough? We met. I found him handsome in his way, sexy in his way, plus bright, plus tender and considerate, plus he cheered me up a lot. I don't mean to suggest that I was greatly in need of cheering up. I'm not a manic depressive or anything. I've had some laughs, some kicks. I've been around. Married once before to a jock on his way to nowhere, as it turned out. I know the scene, the score, whatever. But Daniel was special. Is. I knew he was gay right off. Some women sense these things. Others never get the hang of it. I knew Daniel was gay.
gay. I knew he and Benjamin were lovers, and I knew I wanted to marry him. Well, I'm a grown-up.
Mark my words.
I knew what the problems would be. I know Daniel sleeps around. Well, I'm pretty sure of it. And I suspect it's with guys. I mean, I hope it is. I'd like being his only woman. I mean, if I turn him straight, then he'll start in with girls. This way's better, as long as he's careful.
You're in for a lot of woe, young woman. Mark my
Oh,
words.
Mother! Every time we're done making love and we have our cigarettes, Daniel would turn to me and smile and take my hand and say,
Isn't it nice that we're such good friends?
well, I suppose it isn't exactly your usual marriage. It isn't precisely,
Hey babe, that was good for me. Was it good for you too?
not exactly that, but I don't mind. I think I prefer it. I think perhaps Daniel is more interested in our friendship than our marriage. I mean, he seems happy enough being married to me than when he was married, I suppose, to Benjamin. And if I lose anything, it won't be the way your usual marriage goes. The friendship goes first and then the marriage falls apart. What I mean is, I think I have a friend. And if one day he thinks that our being married is as silly as it is, well then, I'll lose the marriage, but I think I'll still have a very good friend. There are worse things in the world to have.
Hey, nice throw. You guys are close.
What's your name, kid?
Oh, sorry, it's Fergus. Was that too hard?
For a guy like him, kid, you gotta be kidding.
Ow. So what kind of name is Fergus?
It's Scott's, I believe.
I'm Benjamin.
Hey,
And I'm Lucille.
hey.
Wow, I'm actually Daniel.
I know. You two used to be intimately involved. Now you're currently married to those links over there. Though there's a question floating around the beach as to whether your matches were indeed made in heaven. I myself don't believe in that.
See, the in-law's been talking again.
So are you all friends, you four? You and your wives?
It varies. It varies.
I wondered.
Oh?
Well, you see, I was having a talk with, I guess, your wife, Benjamin. Abigail is yours, right?
Oh yes, Abigail's his and he is Abigail's. Desist, hold, basta.
What about Abby?
Well, she's unhappy.
No kidding. I know.
I'd just be careful around her, that's all.
Whatever can he mean?
Whatever can you mean?
I'd just take care if I were you. So which one of you guys married first?
Really? Well, I was planning to when this one decided to do something precipitous. I'll show you, that sort of thing.
Untrue, untrue.
When he realized that I was serious, that Cordelia and I were going to be married, when that sank in, he sort of ran out into the street and grabbed onto the first gullible girl he could find.
Unclean, unclean.
I'll show you.
Well, I just be careful, that's all.
With any luck, she might just walk out of our lives, you mean?
Something like that.
That is something to think about.
Okay.
Hey, where you go?
Where are you taking the ball? You guys don't need it. You got your own game going.
Who was that?
Your son, or so you say.
What a nice boy he is.
My son, or so I say.
Bright, too.
I meant no offense.
Very bright. Too bright, perhaps.
Oh, come now.
No offense at all. There's danger in consciousness, and too much awareness.
We go through it only once, my dear. So more do tell me than don't. Better than numb or not comprehending.
You're sure of that? That we go through it only once.
Gertrude's of the opinion that a step from the Big Bang Theory to the notion that the universe has always existed, in whatever form.
I don't believe either one.
Oh, really?
Has what permits the concept of cyclism? I suppose it could
Stop
be.
it, Hendon.
It's that Fergus is so bright. I worry for him. Oh, a mother with a dumb one has her own problems. Will he find his way to school? Will he be embarrassed to be in the 3rd grade at 14? Whatever will he do with his life? And those are problems, and I don't envy one who has them, but Fergus is ready for college and he's just 16. We're going to Europe for a year, to Andorra, to Istanbul, to Rome, to let him begin to relate time to place, fact to theory.
Isn't that nice?
You still don't think he's my son, do you?
Why Gertrude?
I didn't say a word. I haven't said a word for minutes.
I told you, lady, he's not my type.
I didn't say a word.
What a nice boy he is.
You know what bothers me most about Fergus, besides beside him being so bright, so special, beautiful, and bright, is that he'll turn out less than he promises. I don't want to be around when his hair turns to gray and his body starts its way to fat. I don't want to see the expression in his eyes when he realizes that his life isn't everything it might have been. Tarnish. That's what I don't want to see. Tarnish.
Well, maybe he'll die young.
Maybe.
Or maybe you won't be around.
Maybe.
Or maybe it'll be everything he just might.
Maybe.
My goodness, wouldn't that be something?
Yes, wouldn't it?
Hi, Dad.
Hello, son. So how's it going with you, Cordelia, Benjamin, what's your name and all that?
All that?
You know.
Not bad.
Good?
Not bad.
Do you all want to talk about
You
it?
know better.
I mean, I am your father.
Christ! Great suffering Jesus! Do we have to go on with this?
No.
Must we go on with this? There's no hope. There is going on. There is getting through it. There is my nature and there is Benjamin's nature, and we're doing what we can about it. But I think we're idiots. We have fallen between schools, Father. We are better perched on our specialness. Our disgrace, perhaps. Perhaps not. I don't know. The perch, I mean, not the specialness. I don't know.
Well,
But we are trying. Jesus, we're trying. Benjamin is heartbroken and confused. Abigail, what's her name to you? Abigail's close to a collapse of some sort. Cordelia is turning tough and brittle at the same time. She's beginning to drink just a little too much, though maybe that's in her. And I can't keep my hands from shaking, or from shouting at you, my dearest man, whom I love above all creatures on this earth.
well,
Yes. Well.
May we talk? I suppose we could. I don't really want to.
Sorry.
No, I am. I'm being rude.
Maybe a little.
I don't know what it is about the beach and the sea. They bring out in me a tristesse I feel in no other place. No, not a lugubrious sadness or a grief. No, I describe it as I could.
The tristesse?
I felt fear in the plains, panic in a church, claustrophobia in the mountains, tearing loss at Christmas with all my lovies around me, and implausible sadness on a lovely day. But nowhere like here, where the earth and water meet, do I feel this tristesse.
I see.
We have so much to be thankful for. Being alive. Being alive. I have never taken much comfort in what lies beyond, as they say. In fact, I doubt the entire proposition. And even if it does occur, the reports are none too encouraging. A sort of hellfire for the wicked and a disembodied cloud sit for the rest. What comfort there? No dry martinis? No poetry? No whatever makes it all worth the effort? I guess I could settle for an eternity of tristesse, sitting here on the beach with my mind, a magazine, and some memories.
The water is lovely.
It's a line where it meets. That's the magic. One element into another. I would love to be able to breathe close water and air.
Well, we can. In a way.
Massive things.
No, not really.
Are you asleep?
I hear you. I enjoyed our talk.
Oh, so did I. I hope I was some help.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Nowhere.
Me too.
Who are you talking to?
That lady.
Her son's called Fergus. He's...
A little young for you, don't you think?
Come on, Jesus, Kevin.
I'm sorry.
hold you.
Yes, you hold me! But I hardly know it's you anymore, and who are you holding, really? And why do you hurt me in bed? And why are you walking away from me? And why am I so cold all the time? And why don't you just go out? Burn up, flare, sizzle, crackle for a moment, and then just fade! Bring the ice down on all of us! I'm ready! I'm cold enough! Go out! I dare you! Benjamin! Benjamin! Am I asleep, my dear? Where's Hendon?
Asleep, my dear.
Oh. I doze. I slip off into tiny sleepettes. Is it strokes, I wonder? The tiny sleepettes? I'll be at a dinner party, attended to my neighbor, and all at once I notice I've slipped off for a moment. Or I'm reading and it will happen. Tiny strokes? Probably not. Simply that I don't sleep much at night. Hendon and I still share the same room, the same bed, and he lies there, a wheezing lump, unconscious.
Oh, hush.
And I wake almost all the night, dozing fitfully until I'm awakened by the sound of a creak, a chirp, a memory of a dream. I've done it. I do it as clockwork. I once waxed the library table at 3 in the morning, down on my knees in my nightdress doing away with the big clawed feet.
Looked grand when you were done.
And I write long letters in the night. Long, wise, instructive, useful, to our leaders. But I seldom mail them. Might change the world someday. Wouldn't do, let bad enough alone. That girl I was talking to, the young one. Abigail? Is that her name? Abigail. She's married to Benjamin. We know all about that. Oh, I wonder what she wanted. Who knows? To whine, to complain, to explain, to be comforted, to save her soul. Who knows? So perhaps it will resolve itself, and then again, perhaps not. So Hendon sleeps, and I prowl.
Hold me, you guys.
Another bout.
Just hold me.
Here, come in between.
Why not? Are we losing the sun? I said. Why, I suppose we are.
There are days when I just...
Forget it.
Why is the sun going away?
It's one of those days.
What if we were to just go out?
That's all the few things.
Sure would.
Aww.
So much for skin cancer.
Oh, it will come back.
You and I should talk about facelifts sometime.
Like, well enough alone, I tell her.
Well enough?
Indeed.
What?
Like bad enough alone, you mean?
Something like that.
Whatever for? Are you planning one?
One likes to think ahead.
I don't bother. I have the skin of a turtle.
She says I hurt her in bed.
Oh, really?
Down, girl.
If you're as vain as I am, then you always look around the next corner.
What would your Fergie say?
Where is he, I wonder?
I think one day it'll have to be just the three of us.
Only for punks to hurt me.
He'll find a way, one way or another.
I'm gentle, I'm gentle. How about you guys, the three of us?
The two of you mean?
Oh, come on, baby.
I'll bow out. I will. Do you think I should talk it down?
Couldn't hurt.
I wonder what Hendon would say. Ask him. He's asleep. He probably wouldn't even notice.
The Musketeers.
There's a crowd down in the water.
A whale, probably. A shark.
No, I don't think so.
Well, why don't you go see?
Yes. Yes, I think I will.
Now we're alone, baby.
Oh, Daniel, hold me.
There would appear to be two theories about facelift. One is wait until you're nicely sagged and waddled and then do it. The other is do it often and surreptitiously and never look a day older than when you started.
Our skin ages no matter what you do, dear.
Oh, you just stay out of the sun.
Stay out of the sun. Are you mad?
Do we have to go on like this? Can we go back to how we were?
I don't think so.
That's Abigail.
No beach whale. No shark.
That's Abigail.
What's wrong?
Abigail tried to drown herself. They stopped her. They have her over a barrel. Literally, they're pumping the water out of her. She'll live. Here. This belongs to you.
She tried to drown herself? Why?
Oh, God.
Hendon,
Told me.
Hendon,
Let him sleep.
Hendon, Hendon.
Let him. Is he dead?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Fergus?
I'll have to go to
Let them bring her out. What would you say to her?
nothing.
Daniel,
Yes, Gertrude?
you better come here.
Fergus?
Is it my father?
You know. Yes.
Fergus!
I'll come in a moment.
Oh, Daniel. Poor Daniel.
Fergus?
Told me.
Oh, Hendon. Oh, my poor Hendon.
Fergus?
Told me. Someone.
Anyone? Here.
Fergus!
He'll come back, my dear. They always do. Look, the sun's returning. What glory, what wonder.
Daniel?
Fergus!
Oh, my poor Hendon.
Oh, God.
Fergus! Fergus?
Pull back up!
Cabin! Sheriff?
I'm going that way.
Yeah, I am too.
Ain't nobody going anywhere till one of you get in the cab.
Hard and 50 stuff.
I'm going taxi.
Hey, that's close enough.
What am I gonna do on Madison and 57? Is Bucciolotti still there? I could maybe put a down payment on a silver spoon.
Wow, she's really pretty.
He's got a nice smile.
Hey. Hi, I'm Carl.
Okay, nice opening. You can't go wrong with using the basics.
Oh, is that Carl with the C or a K?
Oh, that was brilliant!
Okay, so she's probably not the sharpest tool in the shed.
It's Carl with the K.
Oh, is that really the best you can come up with? I mean, look at him. The man already thinks you're special.
So, do you have a name?
What? Oh, of course I do.
Making real headway here.
Is it a secret?
Is what a secret?
No!
Oh, my name? No, it's not a secret.
One more time.
Then, what is it?
What is what?
Your name!
Carrie, with a K.
So hello, Carrie, with a K. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Carl.
Oh, great, my hand's sweating. Maybe she'll notice.
My hand is ice cold.
Her hand is ice cool.
His hand is, he's sweating.
I think she noticed.
He's nervous.
Don't let her know you're nervous.
So Carl,
Yeah, yes, Carrie.
do you work in the city or do you live around here too?
Connecticut. I take the train in.
He's married.
you're married, say something!
I'm from there. My family grew up there.
Worse, he lives with his mother.
Can move on, Steiner, she probably thinks you live with your mother!
I live alone. My mother actually, she passed away not too awful long ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hurdle number 1. Clear.
How could I just kill a mother like that? It was a blessing. Really, my father's doing so well.
Oh, he's Connecticut?
Connecticut's where he calls home, but he's semi-retired on a business trip right now.
I mean, he's got a secretary with him, so yes, we can call it a business trip.
Oh, where's he at?
In the south.
Of France.
He always comes home as quick as he can, though.
I mean, it's mother's money after all.
Oh, thank God. I swear to just be y'all always rushing.
Hello, Gracie. Excuse me, Mr. Cab Driver, sir. My name is Lemon Von Bell. This is my one true, always friend companion, Gracie Dupree. And we are just wondering if you could do us a favor, since it's a red light and all.
You have 3 seconds.
You see, we seem to mess up our makeup due to the heavy walking those long 3 blocks down there. And we were wondering if we
Get out of
big bad city.
Actually, I'm on the island.
Coney Island.
Long Island. Good. Her family has money. That should make mother happy.
Oh, we're in the island. I have friends there.
Friends? Change the subject, change the subject.
So Carl, what brings you to the city?
Boredom.
Business. What about you?
Business.
Shopping, but not on Fifth.
Really pretty eyes.
What are you doing? I was just thinking that. You weren't supposed to actually say it.
Thank you. So do you.
You weren't supposed to say that.
Should I tell her we're contacts?
So what about the rest of your family?
They have nice eyes too.
Hey, Mother, you're so stupid!
Hey, let's go with it. The rest of my family. It's just me actually.
Great, first you killed Mother, now just kill Brendan and Bill.
Thanksgiving will be easy.
Thanksgiving is gonna be hell!
Hey, watch me go! I'm walking.
Beat it, I'm driving!
So you're an only child then?
Yeah, no, just me, Paul. What about you?
I have 5 brothers and sisters.
Oh, 5?
Mom and Dad were nothing if not prolific.
What the hell does that mean?
That's great to have so many brothers and sisters. I mean, yeah, I think that's just great.
Do you really?
Yeah, no, I always wish I had a bit more brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah, no, so do Brendan and Bill.
Well, coming from a large family does have its good points.
Yeah, like moving out.
Okay, we've gone as far as we can on this whole family thing. Can we please move on?
I always wish I had come from a larger family.
This is moving on!
I love kids.
So do I.
Yeah, for breakfast. What are you saying? You're the oldest of 6. You are sick of
It's
kids.
a Stephen Hawking's now. She's expecting a larger family. How do you tell her you're sterile?
You're in town for business.
Yes, that's right.
What business are you in?
What do you say?
What business?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Oh, no way. Are you a model?
That's good. I wish I had a couple of kids for this kind. That one line alone.
What? Me, a model? No.
So, what do you do with clothes besides, wear them?
Don't you dare say sell. Don't you dare say gap.
I'm a buyer.
Oh, no, wait, for who?
Uh-oh.
For who? I'm freelance.
Which means she sells knockoffs from the back of her van.
Well, with all the downsizing, there's a lot of us freelancing right now.
I guess that sounds reasonable.
Downsizing. Good thinking.
That's so interesting. So I suppose you must do a lot of travel.
I mean, she's probably just another rich, spoiled world traveler.
You know, here and there.
France, Italy.
Little Italy.
Let's just say I prefer some close to home.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Really, although I think I might enjoy traveling abroad more if I had those.
Or anyone who would pay at all.
But, so what business are you in town for, Carl?
She had to ask.
What business you said?
Yes.
Okay, stall it for 1 second while I think of something besides how many times I've walked past lingerie shops.
I lied. I'm not in town for business.
That's not what I meant!
Not?
Okay, something's coming. Just give me half a sec.
No, I'm not.
And then mystery, huh?
Oh. Let's go with that.
Yeah, no, I'm not allowed to talk too much about it.
Trees. I used to.
Or he's out on parole. You buy into this and you are on your own.
Would I tease you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm teasing.
So he won't tell you what he does. What does that make him? A con man? A pervert?
My family isn't like.
A keeper.
I'm independently wealthy, so I don't do much of anything.
Rich with the dead mother?
I haven't been completely honest with you on just a couple other things.
Uh-oh, mother's back on life support.
What are you doing? Honesty doesn't work!
I have a brother and sister. Their names are Brenda and Bill. My mother's alive. She's doing well. My father's in France with his secretary. They're doing even better.
Uh-oh.
Telling the truth ain't for everybody, let me tell you that.
I don't know why I lied earlier.
So, do we tell him the truth now?
And you've been so sweet and open, honest.
Yeah, we definitely do not tell him the truth now.
Actually, really what I wanted to say was, never mind.
What?
What I was gonna say was so phony, you probably wouldn't even have believed me anyways.
Try me.
Try me.
You're on your own, never listen to me anyway.
What I was gonna say was when I was first holding your hands, and I was first looking into your eyes,
Alright, here we are. That'll be 4:50. Who's coughing up the fare? The blue-eyed goddess or the mama's boy?
We're here already. Do something.
You idiot! Oh shit, that's my job!
I don't buy clothes. I sell them at the Gap. But you were about to say something.
He can tell me how much he loves you after a 50 plus a generous tip for all the insulin I'm gonna need. Because I'm getting a sugar overload here!
listen, why don't you like your beeswax?
Beeswax? Beeswax? What the beeswax?
So I suppose this is where we're splitting up.
No! I had one fucking chance and I blew it!
I suppose it is.
All I got is a 1 and a 100.
Good shit.
No, look at your wallet.
I can't break no Franklin.
I get it, you're good.
Well, all I have is a $1 bill, 33 cents in change, an old subway token, and tip tax.
You're so good. Hey, what are the 2 you're pointing at?
So I guess there's only one thing we can do.
What's that?
Listen, take this, tell me we use that up, plus your generous tip.
Some days, life is good.
So, where were we?
I'm sterile.
Oh, thank God.
So where were we?
Take his hand.
Look into her eyes.
I think you're right.
Are you kissing him yet?
I hate to tell you this, Carl, but you're on your own.
You know what I have an overwhelming urge to do right now?
No? What do you have an urge to do right now?
I know. That was so good. That was just a mistake.
Oh! Ah, la, la. Impossible! Oh. C'est la vie. And a good day to you, my lovely. Roberta? Cynthia. Rebecca? Blanche? Aha! Sylvia. Sylvia? Is that you? I'm sorry I couldn't come before. I want to apologize. I brought you flowers. See? I realize I took advantage of you last Sunday. You probably aren't Sylvia. You look like Sylvia. But then, perhaps you're not. In any event, I want to
apologize for taking advantage of your unusual position and pouring my troubles out like that. I had no right. I'm sorry. Of course, I expect that you will hold what I told you to the highest regard and not disclose it to anyone. You seem discreet. You appear to have that quality. In fact, Sylvia, may I call you Sylvia? You seem to possess more than discretion. Much more. You have more of calm. Self-possession, I'd say. Yes, but beyond that. May I take the liberty? Yes, I will take the liberty in saying you project mystery and romance. Yes, romance. I feel foolish. Thank you for your patience. I hope you will let me see you again. Let me see. Yes. I could come see you on Sunday. Good morning, my love. I brought brunch and the news. Oh. Magnifique. How fresh the strawberries are this time of year. The smaller ones are best. Bittersweet. How soft and sweet is this roll? My. Listen to this. A wounded and lost whale wandered the shores of New York within 40 feet of Coney Island Beach before a police launch herded the forlorn mammal back to the open sea. The launch got between the whale and the shore and tried to steer him back to the open sea as the disoriented whale repeatedly tried to enter several bays.
He was injured, the police chief said. You could see cut marks on his back. He left the launch like it was his girl. We were worried he's gonna try to have some fun with it, if you know what I mean.
The police launch lost track of the whale, but as reported that the whale will most likely stay in the area for a while.
They usually hang around.
Sometimes they lose a mate and hang around waiting for it to return.
But I went to the beach. It was delightful, delicious. Oh, 3 seagulls circled the ocean and dove in. 7 women were having a picnic on a pink blanket. And 9 couples were laughing on the boardwalk. I counted them. I like to know what's going on. The world interests me. No! It fascinates me. If only you were there. Oh, I wrote a poem for you. The sea roars and swells. Above me, my lone heart leaps. That dolphin part of me. That dolphin part of me? Well, I'm here. It's been some time now. I don't know precisely how much, but it's been quite some time. You don't look well. I may add, you've changed. Don't worry, though. I've only come. This will only be a short visit. You may have noticed that I don't feel too well. It's no wonder, with all that's happened. In any event, you failed to say anything about it. Is that your usual discussion? Well, let me tell you, your silence is more than I can tolerate. I will not be treated as a... I was ill, you see. Can you see how pale I've become? How thin? My sources of revenue, my usual sources, dried up, disappeared! And I was, you might say, I was reluctant to leave my home. After all, it is
my home. With all my special objects about me. A lifetime, if you wish. No telling who might come, and I had to send. Then, these two men burst through my door, unasked, uncalled for. It was humiliating. I was in my bedclothes. Indeed, I had retired to my bedclothes some time before. And needless to say, I was frightened, but maintained a calm presence. Please leave as you came in, I told them. But they ignored me. In my own house. I would have thrown them out, mind you. Although, I'm usually quite polite. They were uninvited.
Bonjour. Is your name Jules Verine?
Why, yes, it is. And now will you kindly leave? I am very tired. But they wouldn't, you know. They looked official. Officious. Like officious ice cream men, really. All in white.
What a pitiful mess.
I heard that. A beautiful mess, they called it. My home. Who are they to say that? What do they know about beauty? I ask you. But that wasn't the worst. They took me away. But I had worse to contend with. Your silence haunted me then. Your silence became a burden. All those days upon days, I worried about it. Once or twice, they told me I cried out in my sleep. It was agony. And all that time, not a word, not a note, not a sigh on my account. I paced, I cursed, I spit at you several times, and I vowed to come back and end this once and for all. Just as soon as I was able. I will no longer be humiliated. I will no longer be ignored. Do you hear? Some response is necessary. Some response is necessary. I will no longer tolerate emptiness. A little worse for wear. But you know, it is time. Time we made our peace. I have had you in my heart all these years. My. So I have come back to you, my lovely. Do you remember how I used to call you that? There are many things I must tell you. Just a minute! There. It looks better already. No one has taken care of you. Not the way I would have. I have made
made mistakes. Incredible errors. For a man who's basically careful, civilized, sometimes to a fault, one of which I hope to expiate with you. There are many things I never told you, out of perhaps just softened things between us. Just a moment. Yeah, there. Quite an improvement. But that is not all. Well, so many things I never ventured to tell you, and never dared to mention. For I might disturb some imperceptibly delicate balance. But no matter. And now I will say what I please. You have inspired me. I have often aspired to be as quiet and accepting as you. Not to complain or exclaim. Not to pile my emotions and desires against you here, as if it were debris blown in by the wind. I have tried to emulate your steadfastness, your virtuous simplicity. My lovely, you're once again nearly as I remember you. Oh la la, I have grown old, but who would have thought? But I must hurry to tell you more. Soon it will be too late. I believe, in fact I am sure that I have learned from your higher qualities. It has been excruciatingly painful to never receive a word of love or feel your affection. But now I see that although one may never actually receive tokens of love, that doesn't matter. What is left, you see? Oh, my dear, here is the beauty of it all. Although you never received the smallest hint, the vaguest gesture, or the slightest trace of love, you can always, without fail, give it. Allah, ma chérie, my lovely. Now that is a life. Now, let me tell you a joke I overheard. It was quite humorous, and I remember it perfectly.
He lies in the grave. I've buried myself within these four walls. you go again. And I shouldn't listen honestly. Nikolai Mikhailovich is dead. That's how it is with him. It's God's will. Rest in peace. You've done your bit of grieving, and that's that. Time to get on with your life. Can't go on weeping and wearing black for the next 100 years. In my time, my old man died on me too. So what? I grieved a bit. I cried off and on for a month, and then I was over him. But if I were to weep and wail a whole lifetime, it'd be more than he was worth. You've neglected all the neighbors. You don't go visiting yourself. You don't invite nobody here. We're living, if you don't mind my saying so, like spiders. We never see the light of day. It'd be a different matter if there weren't any decent people. But after all the county's packed with ladies and gents, oh, mistress, young, beautiful, the picture of health, all you need is to live and enjoy yourself. Beauty's not a gift that lasts forever, you know. 10 years from now or so, you'll be in the mood for preening and dazzling officer gents. But it'll be too late.
Oh, I beg you never to talk to me about that sort of thing. You know, from the day Nikolai Mikhailovich died, life has lost all meaning for me. It may look to you as if I'm still alive, but looks are deceiving. I have taken an oath not to remove my mourning until I am laid in my grave, nor to see the light of day. Let his spirit see how much I love him. Yes, I know. You're well aware that he was nothing but unjust to me, cruel and even unfaithful. But I shall be faithful to the day I die and show him that I know how to love. There, from the other side of the grave, he will see that I'm just as I was before he died.
Better than this kind of talk. You should take a turn in the garden, or else have him pitch up Toby and Paladin and call the neighbors. Oh, mistress, dear lady, what's wrong? God bless you.
He was so fond of Toby. He has that horse so wonderfully well. Such a graceful expression as he tugged at the reins with all his might. Remember, Toby. Tell them to give him an extra portion of oats.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's that? Tell them I'm into nobody.
Yes, indeed, ma'am.
You see, Nicholas, how I know how to love and forgive. My love will flicker out when I do, when my poor heart ceases to beat. Aren't you ashamed? I am a good girl, a faithful little wife, and will be true to you to the day I die, while you cheated on me, made scenes, left me on my own for whole weeks at a time, and
Mistress, there's somebody asking for you. Wants to see you?
But didn't you tell him that I'm into nobody since the death of my husband?
I told him, but he doesn't want to listen. He says it's very urgent business.
I am in to nobody.
I told him that some kind of maniac, he swears and shoves his way right into the room. He's there in the dining room right now.
All right, show him in. How rude. How tiresome these people are. What do they want from me? Why do they have to disturb my serenity? No, it's obvious. You really shall have to get me to a nunnery. Yes, a nunnery.
Idiots! You aren't in front of me yourself. Talk! Jackass!
Madam, may I introduce myself? Retired Lieutenant of Artillery, Grigori Stepanovich Smirnov, forced to disturb you on the most urgent business.
What can I do for you?
Your late husband, whom I had the honor to know, left me with 2 IOUs owing me 1,200 rubles. Because my interest payment to the bank falls due tomorrow, I would ask you, madam, to repay me the money today.
1,200? But what was my husband in debt to you for?
He bought oats from me.
Now, don't you forget, Nadia, to tell them to give an extra portion of oats to Toby. If Nikolai Mikhailovich still owes you money, why, it stands to reason I shall pay. But please forgive me. I have no cash in hand today. The day after tomorrow, my foreman will be back from town, and I'll ask him to pay you what's owing. But in the meantime, I cannot comply with your request. Besides, today is exactly 1 year since my husband died, and the way I'm feeling now, I'm completely indisposed to deal with financial matters.
And the way I'm feeling now, if I don't pay the interest tomorrow, they'll foreclose on my estate.
The day after tomorrow, you'll get your money.
I don't need my money the day after tomorrow. I need it now.
Excuse me, I cannot pay you today.
And I cannot wait until the day after tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do if I haven't got it at the moment?
In other words, you can't pay up.
I cannot.
Is that your last word?
Yes, it's my very last.
Your last, positively.
Positively.
Thank you very much indeed. We'll just make a memo of that, shall we? I need money like crazy. Rode out yesterday morning, almost at dawn. I dropped in on every single person who owes me money. Not one of them paid me. I'm dog tired. Spent the night in some godforsaken hole in a kite tavern next to a keg of vodka. Finally, I show up here, 40 miles from home. I hope to get something that may greet me with the way I'm feeling now.
I believe my words were clear. When the foreman returns from town, you'll get it.
I didn't come to your foreman, but to you. What the hell? Pardon the expression. Do I meet with your foreman?
Forgive me, my dear sir, but I'm not used to that peculiar expression and that tone of voice. I will not listen to you anymore.
The way I'm feeling now. 1 year ago her husband died, but do I have to pay the interest tomorrow? Or don't I? I ask you. Do I have to pay the interest tomorrow or don't I? You there. Get me some beer or water. No. What kind of logic is that? A man needs money like crazy. He's on the verge of hanging himself, and she won't pay because, don't you see, she's indisposed to deal with financial matters. Honest to God, weaker sex logic. All her brains are in her bustle. That's why I have never liked, and still do not like to talk to women. For me, it's easier to sit on a keg of gunpowder than to talk to a woman. It makes me want to call for help.
Mistress is sick and won't talk to him.
Get out! Sick and won't see anyone, then don't! Don't see me. I'll sit here in this spot until you hand over the money. You can be sick for a week, and I'll sit here for a week. You can be sick for a year, and I'll stay a year. I'll have what's due me, my fair lady. You don't get to me with your mourning weeds and dimples on your cheeks. We know the meaning of those dimples. Semyon! Unhitch the horses. We'll be here for a while. I'm sticking around. Disgusting. It's hot in here. Nobody pays what they owe. And I got no sleep last night. And now, this petticoat in mourning with the way she's feeling now. My head aches. Should I have some vodka or something? You there.
What do you want?
Give me a glass of vodka.
You're taking quite a lot of liberties, sir.
What?
I didn't...
What did you say? Hold your tongue!
Jumps right down my throat. The monster. Why the hell did he have to show up?
You there!
Dear sir, during my lengthy isolation,
me my money and I'll go.
I told you in plain Russian, I haven't got any loose cash at the moment. Wait until the day after tomorrow.
I also have the honor of telling you, in plain Russian, I don't need the money the day after tomorrow, but today. If I don't pay the interest today, then tomorrow, I will have to pay myself.
But what am I supposed to do if I haven't got it at the moment? How very peculiar.
So you won't pay right this minute, no?
I cannot.
Wonderful. Tomorrow we'll have the money. I shall stay sitting here until I get it, just like this. Look, see how I'm sitting? I ask you, do I have to pay the interest tomorrow or don't I? Or do you think I'm joking?
Oh, dear sir, I ask you not to shout. This isn't a stable.
My question was not, is this a stable, but do I have to pay the interest tomorrow or not?
You don't know how to behave in the presence of a lady.
I don't know how to behave in the presence of a lady?
No, you don't. You're an ill-mannered, foolish fellow. Respectable people don't talk to ladies this way.
This is wonderful. How would you like me to talk to you? In French or something? Madame, je vous prie, I'm absolutely delighted that you won't pay me my money. Oh, pardon, that you disturb me. Qu'il fait beau, and how this morning becomes you.
That's not witty, it's rude.
That's not witty, it's rude. I don't know how to behave in the presence of a lady. Madam, in my lifetime, I've seen more women than times you've had sex. 3 times I've fought a duel with firearms over a woman. I've walked out on a dozen women, and 10 have walked out on me. Yes, ma'am. There was a time when I loved, suffered, bathed at the moon, went spineless, melted, turned hot and cold. I loved passionately, madly, unanimously, spoke like a parrot about women's rights, spent half my fortune on hearts and flowers. But now, thanks, but no thanks. You won't lead me down the garden path again. Enough is enough. For all this, madam, I don't give a damn. Present company accepted. But all women, great and small, are fake. Show-offs, gossips, liars to the marrow of their bones. Vain, fussy, ruthless. Bitches. As for what's in here, a sparrow could give 10 points to any figure in petticoats. You gaze at some romantic creature, but take a peep into her soul. A common or garden variety crocodile. But the most outrageous thing of all is that this crocodile, for some reason, imagines that its masterpiece, its prerogative and monopoly is tender passion. Damn it all to hell! Hang me upside down on this nail. Does a woman really know how to love anyone other than herself? In love, she only knows how to whimper and snivel, while a man suffers and sacrifices. Her love is only expressed in swishing the train of her dress, or trying to lead him more firmly by the nose. You have the misfortune to be a woman. You probably know what a woman's like from your own nature. Tell me, on your honor, have you ever seen a woman be sincere, faithful, and constant? You have not. Faithfulness, constancy, why, that's for old bags and freaks. You'll sooner run into a cat with horns or a white blackbird than a constant woman.
I beg your pardon. But in your opinion, just who is faithful and constant in love? Not the man?
Yes, ma'am, the man.
The man. The man, faithful and constant in love. Do tell now, there's news. What right have you to say that? Men, faithful and constant. Well, if it comes to that, let me tell you that of all the men I've known and still know, the very best was my late husband. I loved him passionately, with every fiber of my being, as only a young, intelligent woman can love. I my youth, life, happiness, my fortune, breathed through him, worshipped him like a saint. And then what? This best of men cheated on me in the most shameless manner on every occasion. After his death, I found in his desk a whole drawer full of love letters. And during his lifetime, horrible to remember, he would leave me on my own for whole weeks at a time, make advances to other women before my very eyes, and betrayed me, squandered my money, ridiculed my feelings. And despite all that, I still loved him and stayed faithful to him. What's more, now that he's dead, I am still faithful and constant to him. I have forever buried myself within these four walls, and until my dying day, I shall not remove this mourning.
Mourning? I don't understand who you take me for. Don't I know perfectly well why you wear this black masquerade outfit and have buried yourself within four walls? Of course I do. It's so mysterious, so romantic. Some young cadet or bobtail poet will be walking by the estate. He'll peer into the window and think, here lies the mysterious Kamada, who for love of her husband has buried herself within four walls. We know these tricks.
What? How dare you speak to me this way?
You've buried yourself alive, but look, you haven't forgotten to powder your fists.
Oh, how dare you say such things to me?
Don't raise your voice to me. I'm not your foreman. Allow me to call things by their rightful names. I'm not a woman, and I'm used to expressing my opinions straight out. So be so kind as to not raise your voice.
I'm not raising my voice. You're raising your voice.
Pay me my money and I'll go.
Just out of spite, you will get a kopic.
I don't have the pleasure of being either your spouse or your fiancé, so please, don't make scenes for my benefit. I don't care for it.
You sat down.
I sat down.
I insist that you leave. I do not choose to have a conversation with Smart Alex. Please leave. You're going? No?
No.
No.
No!
Very well then. Look out! Escort this gentleman out!
Sir, please leave when you're asked. There's nothing doing here.
Shut up! Who do you think you're talking to? I'll toss you like a salad!
Heavenly Father, sakes alive! Where's Nadia? Nadia! Nadia! Nadia!
There's no one in the house.
Will you please leave?
Would you care to be a little more polite?
You peasant! You vulgar, fool monster!
What? What did you say?
I said that you're a bear! A monster!
What right have you got to insult me?
Yes, I'm insulting you. Well, so what? You think I'm afraid of you? Huh?
Do you think, because you're a member of the weaker sex, you have the right to insult people with impunity? Really? I challenge you to a duel! We'll settle this with firearms.
Just because you've got fists like him and battle like a bull, you think I'm afraid of you? Huh? You're such a bastard!
I challenge you to a duel. I brook no insults, and therefore I'll overlook the fact that you are a woman, a frail creature.
You bear!
It's high time we rid ourselves of the prejudice that only men have to pay for insults. Equal rights are equal rights. Damn it! I challenge you to a duel.
You want to settle it with firearms? As you like.
This very minute.
me the favor, pity me. An old woman, you've scared me to death, and now you're fixing to shoot up the place.
Shooting at one's fellow human. That's what I call equality. Women's rights. It puts both sexes on an equal footing. But can you call her a woman? Damn to hell. Above a bullet in her thick skull. What's that all about? She accepted the challenge, honest to God. It's the first time I've ever seen it.
For heaven's sake, go away! I'll accept you forever.
Now, that's a woman. That's something I can understand. Not a sourpuss, not a limp rag, but flames, gunpowder, a rocket. I'm only sorry I have to kill her.
Master, my dear sir, go away!
I actually like her. I really do. Even if she didn't have dimples on her cheeks, I'd like her. Even willing to forgive the debt. And my anger's gone. Wonderful, wonderful woman.
Here they are, the pistols. But before we fight, you'll be so kind as to show me how to shoot. Never in my life have I held a pistol in my hands.
Save us, Lord, and be merciful.
I'll go see if I can find the gardener and the butler.
You see, there are different types of pistols. There are special dueling pistols, the mortar, percussion caps. What you've got here are revolvers, Smith & Wesson make. Triple action with an extractor, battlefield accuracy, splendid pistols. Cost at least 90 rubles a brace. You have to hold a pistol like this.
This way?
Yes, that way. Whereupon you raise the cocking piece and take aim like so. Head back a bit. Extend your arm in the appropriate manner. That's it. Then with this finger, squeeze this trigger. And that's all there is to it. Only rule number 1 is to keep a cool head and take your time aiming. Try not to let your hand shake.
Fine. Let's go.
Let's go. Only, I warn you that I shall fire in the air.
Of all the nerve, why?
Because it's my business, that's why.
You're chickening out, are you? No, sir, no worming out of it. I won't rest until I've blown a hole into your head. That very head I hate so much. Are you chickening out?
Yes, I am.
That's a lie. Why don't you want to fight?
Because I like you.
He likes me. He dares to say he likes me. You may go.
Listen here. Are you still angry? I'm damnably infuriated as well, but how can I put this? The fact is, you see, don't you understand? Well, the way the story goes, speaking for myself, is it really my fault that I like you? What the hell sort of breakaway furniture have you got? I like you, understand? I'm practically in love.
Get away from me! I hate you!
God, what a woman. Never in my life have I seen anything like her. I'm done for. I'm destroyed. I'm caught in the mouse trap, like a mouse.
Get out of here! Or I'll shoot!
Go ahead and shoot. You cannot understand what bliss it would be for me to die beneath the gaze of those wonderful eyes from a shot fired by that small, velvety, dainty hand. I've run out of my mind. Think it over. Come to a decision, because once I leave this place, we shall never meet again. Come to a decision. I'm a gentleman, a respectable fellow. I have an income of 10,000 a year. If you throw a coin in the air, I get you to bullet through it. My horses are superb. Will you be my wife?
Shoot 20 paces!
I've got out of my mind. I don't understand a thing.
To 20 paces!
I've got out of my mind. I love you. I fell in love like a fool, like a little kid. Never in my life have I loved a woman the way I love you. I'm kneeling on my knees and offering you my hands, the shame and disgrace. It's 5 years since I've been in love. I swore never again. But here I am, head over heels. I have a character like a long peg and short pole. I offer you my hand. Yes or no? You don't want to. You don't have to.
Hold on!
Well,
Never mind, you can go. Oh, hold on! No, go away! I hate you! I don't get any idea how angry I am! So angry! Ah, my fingers are sharp in that awful thing! Why are you still sitting there? Get out!
goodbye.
Yes! Yes, go away! Where else? Please don't go! Go on, no. Don't come here! Don't come over here!
I love you. I need to fall in love like I need a hole in my head. Tomorrow, I'm about to pay the interest. Haymaking's begun, and while you're here, I'll never forgive myself.
Get away from me! I hate you! Georgie, please! Luca, tell the stable boys that Toby gets no oats today.
I've heard stories.
Good Lord! Is he dead? Is he dead?
Yes! He's dead! Mr. Jeremy Thumpington Fines has been shot 3 times through the heart. Probably within this very room. Probably on this very carpet. Very nice carpet, by the way.
Thank you, Inspector.
I'm sorry, Inspector Dexter. Did you say Jeremy is dead?
His ventricles have been completely ventilated, sir.
And yet, such a brief short a while ago, he was so alive. He was so terribly, terribly alive.
Certainly changes are dinner plans.
I presume this was a shooting accident, Inspector.
What?
A shooting accident.
Oh, a shooting accident! No, Rector. This was no mere shooting accident.
You don't mean that it was...
Murder!
Murder?
Yes! It was murder!
Murder?
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 And I believe it was somebody in this very room who murdered him.
In this room?
I think that's enough of that. Was it you who killed him? Reverend Roger Penworthy Pilts, Rector of Twickenham?
I? How dare you insinuate such a thing? You just say I love the man, damn it, in some squishy way.
Then was it you who killed him, Mrs. Reverend Sarah Penworthy Pilts?
It was not I, for your information, Inspector Dexter.
You're quite a cool, as the Americans would say, cucumber. Was it you, the man's own wife, who did it? Mona Thumpington Fines.
Only 2 fars and 5 fars.
Sorry.
No, I didn't kill him. I swear it. Yes, I wanted him dead sometimes. I plan to murder him every now and again. Often on Tuesdays for some reason. I even bought a rare Pakistani poison and a set of pinking shears that it might have seemed an accident. But no, I didn't kill him. I'm innocent. I swear by all that's holy.
Protesting a bit much if you ask me. Well, one of you did it. And I'm gonna find out who.
I suggest you question Mona.
Well, I suggest you question Sarah.
Rector?
I suggest you question them too.
I always envied you, Sarah. I confess it. Your beauty, your coolness, your beautiful bottom, your thrilling, long legs, your beautiful bottom. Did I say beautiful bottom already? Your Wedgwood, your tea cozies.
And my husband.
And your husband.
You slept with him, didn't you?
Only once.
But it wasn't successful. I was talking to Roger, thank you. You slept with Jeremy, didn't you?
Only twice. Very successful.
Well, I slept with you twice, and I can believe that. And I sucked Jeremy 3 times a week. Well, very successful.
Viper.
And Vivian.
Rector?
Yes, Inspector.
Mr. Jeremy Thumpington Fines was quite sexually active, was he not?
Inspector, the man was insatiable. I was once in here and thought he was sleeping on the sofa. Actually, he was sleeping with the sofa. This thing's up on for several months until he chucked the sofa from my green leather wing chair.
Wait, you're not suggesting that the sofa might have shot him?
Maybe then from the truth.
The what?
The truth, you know, the facts.
The what?
The facts.
Oh, the facts. Yes, I demand the facts about what happened here tonight.
Oh, who cares who killed Jerry? Well, he's dead, isn't he? That's all that's important, isn't it? That he's gone to glory, passed over, gone west, put out to sea, kicked the bucket, cashed in, popped off, pegged out, curled a stone, slipped his cable, croaked on this beautiful carpet during cocktails. Isn't what's important? Well, not under the circumstances, I suppose.
Rector?
Inspector?
Was there any tension in the room prior to Mr. Thumpington Fines' death?
Tension? Was there any tension, darling?
Tension.
Let me think backwards.
Well, isn't this a bloody boring party? Oh, stop it, Jerry! Stop it! You're drunk! Damn you, Jeremy! Damn you!
There may have been a little tension.
But I say, let's not quarrel, shall we?
Hellish weather, isn't it?
I've never seen such snow.
Oh, I find it so comforting. Snow.
Bollocks! Anyone need a drink here? A whiskey soda, Mona?
Love one, Roger daughter.
It's now 3 minutes to the hour. Dinner's ready, the clock strikes 7.
Huzzah! I hope you made the cheese things. I do adore the cheese things.
The cheese things are scrumptious, on and on.
Boris!
We found a wonderful restaurant by the by. Antarctic cuisine. Roasted penguin. It tastes a lot like none, actually.
Penguin. Oh yes, penguin like none.
We ate, and then there were none.
Have we all seen Prime Suspect 15?
Oh, it's not nearly as good as 12. Bonix! My God! We're not going to sit about to make bloody small talk all evening, are we? Talk about the weather and restaurant. What we've seen on the fucking telly? Might as well critique the shape and consistency of human turds. Let's talk about what's good on the fucking telly.
Spoil sport, sad sack, gloomy boots, party, poop out!
You know we're all going to croak someday.
It was almost as if he had a premonition about his own death.
I could be a corpse on this carpet in a moment. Beautiful carpet, by the way. And you expect me to talk about the bloody cheese things?
Stop it, Jerry! Stop it! Stop it! You know I hate when you get all morbid like this.
My God, does none of us read? Does none of us think? Does none of us have anything at all of substance to say?
Well, I don't much believe much in God much anymore.
Roger!
Just making conversation, darling.
Look at us! None of us is living a life worth living. We're boring, pathetic, toothy creatures with ridiculous accents.
Accents? What accents?
We're a lot of rotting corpses is what we are. Isn't that the terrible, horrible, awful truth?
Stop it, Jerry! Stop it! You're drunk!
Damn you, Jeremy! Damn you!
Say your cards!
Just then, the clock started to strike.
The lights went out.
Good God, where have the lights gone?
On the final stroke of 7, bang! 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 3 shots, probably from a Webley 45. Just a guess. Then somebody screamed. I think it may have been me. Yes, it was me. And when the lights came up, Jeremy was lying in missionary position on the carpet. He had an affair with that carpet, so at first I thought they were copulating.
And yet, such a brief short while ago, he was so alive. He was so terribly, terribly alive.
I'm sorry. Did I say that already?
If what you say is true, Mrs. Penworthy Pilks, then the murder weapon is still in this room. Indeed. The fatal pistol is still in someone's pocket. Well, it's not as if any of you lacked motive. Why, even the furniture wanted him dead.
But we didn't want him dead. We loved Jeremy. He was so fun, so charming, so...
Priapic.
So priapic. What's priapic?
Well, I'm gonna have the truth. Excuse me, the truth.
Inspector.
Yes, Rector.
I have a confession to make.
That is sort of your job, isn't it?
No, I mean, I have a confession to make to you.
What sort of confession?
Well, I don't much believe much in God much anymore.
Is that your confession?
No, that's not my confession.
Sorry.
Anyway, seeing as I'm confessing now, I might as well say I never much liked the cheese thing very much.
You don't like the cheese things?
I can say that now. I never much liked the cheese things. No one always said they were scrumptious. The truth of it is, I was lying.
I always sensed that you liked the cheese things.
Well, I've always adored the cheese thing.
Must we discuss the bloody cheese things?
That's exactly what Jerry said just before he was riddled with hot lead.
take me away, for it was I who ventilated Jerry's ventricles. I ended his life with this starting pistol, which I stole from my public school when I was 12. This is very hard to say as a disbelieving Christian, because now I'm going to be hanged and go into eternal emptiness, void nothingness, forever and ever, instead of paradise. A nice place I would picture quite like Brighton without the tourists. Anyway, I always loved Jerry in some squishy ways. Did I say that already? But I couldn't stand it when he threw me over for the sofa. Especially since I so badly designed that sofa for myself.
Thank you, Rector.
It's so nice and fluffy. Go on, look at a couple of vacations on Sarah's and around.
Thank you, Rector.
But then, when I found he had my green leather wing chair, it was too much. My God, he had a passion for things.
Mark on them, didn't he?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Very well, sir. Now, if you'll follow me to the yard.
The yard? Oh, what's on yard?
Scotland Yard.
Oh, Scotland, yeah.
Just one moment, Inspector. As a partially disbelieving Christian, I cannot allow this to happen. It was not only Roger with the starting pistol who killed Jeremy. It was I with this Webley 45. Thank you. Anyway, I'm willing to face my maker if there really is one. My true punishment is to have killed the only man I ever loved.
The only man, really,
Let me finish. The only man I ever loved in a hammock. Oh, I shall miss that hammock. You can take us away now.
Please, gotta be something from crimes, Reverend and Miss Penthworthy Pilks. Inspector, it was I who killed Sir Jeremy. Because I was on duty and had to watch when he felt inclined to fornicate with the furniture. And I'm not looking at the sofa. I'm at least more refined than the wheelchair. The man never even gave me a second glance. So I poisoned his serving of the cheese thing. It was terrible. Get out!
Stop, Inspector!
It was not only Sarah with the Webley, and Roger with the starting pistol, and the butler with the cheese things. It was I with this 505 telescopic elephant hunting. I shot him in conspiracy with the sofa. He put the weapon for me. I don't need to tell you why I killed him. It was the sardine sandwiches he had for breakfast. Now, how I shall miss his oily little visions.
I shall miss tickling his testicles while he sang the Oxford boating song.
You'll all miss him, but you all shot him. Right?
Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's true.
I said shut. Is dinner on yet? Jerry?
Jerry? Jerry!
I'm sorry. Was I copulating with the rug again? Oh dear. I say it seems to have been shot.
I'm afraid there's been a bit of a shooting accident.
A what?
A shooting accident.
A shooting accident. Well, the bullet seemed to have ventilated, but not violated my ventricles. Who are you?
Harry Dexter of the yard, sir.
I say, Haven't we slept together?
That would be 2 years ago, last April, sir.
Ah, yes. The butterscotch pudding.
Oh, quite right, sir. I cherish the memory.
Sweet.
Wait. But I have to say, sir, if you're not dead, then my purpose in life is quite evaporated. I've been rendered redundant. I'm having existential doubts, sir. Whatever shall I do with my dwindling, empty days?
You might try gardening and get in touch with the earth.
Excellent idea, sir. I shall take up the spade.
In any case, chaps, I apologize for being so utterly beastly before the shooting. All that morbid rot about death and corpses. Much you see. Some weeks ago, I had a very dramatic personal revelation. Because my doctor told me I had this ingrown toenail. No! I'd quite given up on life, you see. The damn thing made me so bitter. Now listen.
Jerry, you never told me about your toenail.
I wanted to spare you, darling. The funny thing is, as I lay there, ventilated on the carpet, I actually crossed over to the other side. And I saw God, you see.
You saw God?
In paradise. Quite fun, isn't it?
So there is a God.
Nice chap. We had a wonderful chat about Prime Suspect 15.
Did God like Prime Suspect 15?
God, for the letter.
My theological doubts are dissipated.
God also suggested I start appreciating things, stop copulating them.
What was paradise like?
Nice place. Rather like Brighton, without the tourists. In any case, I lost all my bitterness, and I realized that this world was really quite nice. And then I woke up and I loved it all. I loved the snow, so comforting. I even loved the cheese things.
Roger says he doesn't like the cheese things.
God says he adores the cheese things.
God adores the cheese things.
Even the cheese things are part of God.
Well, then I shall love the cheese things with all my heart.
Mostly now, I realize how much I love you all. I mean, I have loved you all, haven't I? In such a variety of ways. I mean, Sarah, the hammock was brilliant.
Dear darling Jerry.
You're so alive again. You're so terribly alive.
Looks like we've got the truth now, Rector, don't we?
Indeed we do, Inspector. And God bless us,